What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are covering Breaking Points chapter 8 through 9 here in today's video. If you remember in the last video, check that out. We basically kicked off the 2023 season. We have switched sides, and we are now Devon Butler as we now move on into chapter 8, which is the Australian Grand Prix, and I'm going to assume we're going to be expecting a phone call. Maybe, maybe not. Kinda honestly all depends. But if you did not see the last video, go check that out. Obviously, this is spoilers for chapter 8 and 9. This could possibly be. Hopefully, this is going to be decent for Devon. Last video, it was a bit kind of skeptical on why Devon was hearing was kind of all muffled out, and I'm a bit. I hope Devon's okay. Because he seems a bit off. Mate seems off just a little bit, and yeah, I don't know. I feel like Devon might be feeling the pressure of his dad giving him that phone call saying that you need to perform, because clearly Devon didn't have a good season last season, and he's a bit under pressure. But I don't know who could replace Devon. But chapter 8 now. Let's go see what's going on mid-race with Devon.
Here comes Butler, good pace here down the straight. Into the corner we go. That's a little too late, and he nearly goes off the track on the exit. And is that a lapse in concentration?
I think just a little bit of desperate driving there, Crofty. He's pushing way too hard. I mean, there's nobody else around him at this stage.
Okay, Devon, we're going to have to ease off on the brakes. Brakes don't feel right. Okay, we'll have a look at it, but you're going to see a drop-off in performance, I'm afraid. What? Why? We've asked you to take it easy on the last lap, but pushing has made the issue even worse. So we're just going to have to live with it for now. What are you talking about? Listen, just do what you can, please, Devon. Come on.
Mate. Devon. What is going on, man? He is not concentrating right, and everything is like muffled for him. And again, he runs out wide once again, and that brakes are horrible. Oh my god! And what? Oh my god! Almost just killed Carlos there. Again, these brakes are not having it with Devon. Clearly, I don't know. I feel like this pressure is really getting to Devon. He's just not like performing. This is weird. I think that phone call has ruined Devon's, like, I don't know what you could say, like Devon's like concentration and everything, because he's clearly not focusing a lot. But the bonus is to finish ahead of Jackson, holding on as many positions as we can. I don't know if Connor Sport will get points today, because the brakes are horrible, and I don't know really what brake bias run, because again, this was actually my first laps around Australia. This was before I even started my team, so it's kind of difficult to judge. But anyways, Gasly gets around us. Now we have to defend from Carlos Sainz. Sainz does have the fastest lap though, which is pretty interesting. But now it is basically survival to see if we can hang on for as many positions as we can. Pierre Gasly is he's gone, but again, I mean, the car is just not good enough. I mean, the brakes are off, everything is off. It's not good enough, and we're just struggling a lot to figure everything out. But give Carlos a little bit of a nudge there once again. Almost lost the car once again, so very much we did keep the car under control, thankfully. And yeah, Fernando Alonso, let's get the new fast lap of the race now. But this is going to be very much a struggle for this race, because again, the car is just not. Again, the brakes are horrendous, and I don't know how much we can hold on with these brakes being like this. So it's going to be a bit of a question mark here in this race. But again, lowering the gears just a little bit, because I need some good rotation, and if we don't get good brakes in, then it's going to be very bad from us. So that's one thing we got to keep in notice. But very much a stellar battle here with Carlos Sainz and Oscar Piastri. I don't know where Jackson. I think Jackson is behind Piastri, so we have to hold on as much as we can. But again, it's just, oh my god, the car is just, the brakes are just so uncomfortable. Devon's just off the track here and there. Devon is really just not, I don't know, something's really up with Devon, and I honestly, this could be the point where this could be the end of Butler's career if he doesn't, I don't know what's going on, but something's up, and I don't really like it. but very much. We're holding off very well though with Oscar Piastri and everybody else. But again, the lap 13 of this race here once again. Another error could be coming here once again as we just maybe overshoot the braking just a little bit. And yes, we do. The brakes are not so good at all. Jackson's getting overtaken by Zhou Guanyu. Piastri gets ahead, and Zhou had other plans. Thankfully, he did not go for what I thought he was going to do, thankfully. And now we have to hold off from Zhou as much as we can. Do we hold off from Zhou? He's going to go around the outside as much as he can, but he does not get that done. And we're going to get ahead of Zhou. We now move up into P12 in this race and ahead of Piastri. So very much indeed a stellar result for Devon Butler comparing to how bad the car was with these brake problems. But again, Devon's going to come home in a P12. Don't know what's going on with Devon, but hopefully he can figure this out because this is a bad look for him.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Look, this isn't the first time we've seen Devon Butler go rogue, but the question is, what are Connor Sport going to do about it?
Well, it's really hard, as we've seen so many times before, Crofty, in the past. So hard to control your drivers. In a way, they're their own entity, but on the top of it, they're working for the team, and that's what you want. It's a very hard situation to manage.
And working for the team, Kasper Ackermann wanted to make a clean break for this year. This does feel, though, that it's something that they might have had to have dealt with last season.
It's really not what they wanted. A repeat of what happened in the past, and you cannot let it go on. It can't continue. They're just damaging the reputation of the team and their own reputation as well. They have to sort it out. I'm sure they'll be having words.
So it's all changed here in Australia, and as the teams acclimatised to their new standings, so will we. The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everybody at the team.
Well, Max Verstappen wins the GP around Australia, wins in Albert Park. Very much as he did in real life. Got a different type of podium, though, compared to the podium in real life. But very much indeed, it feels like, yeah, something's a bit off with Devon. Misjudged the braking zone, was all over the place on the track. Who knows what's going on, but we got an interview time with Natalie.
Now, whatever the reason, you didn't respond to a team order today, Devon. In Hungary last season, you said it was a comms issue, but the team said the comms were fine. So what's your version of events this time?
Look, anything I say is going to be taken out of context. So I'd rather not fuel that kind of speculation. I'll debrief the team, and we'll figure out how we can stop it happening again. That's all there is to it.
Devon, you finished the race with a compromised car today. What was that like for you?
I did what I could in the circumstances, but you know what? I really need a car that I can push without worrying that I'm going to break something. So if the team can't give me a car like that, what am I supposed to do?
Now, some have been saying that you do get preferential treatment because your father funds the team. What do you say to those allegations?
Oh, come on, listen. A team often needs to prioritize their best driver. It's no big deal, happens all the time.
So how do you expect Connor Sport to perform this season, based on your performance so far?
They got me, haven't they? So, yeah, I expect us to do pretty well. If they can sort out the car this time around, I'll get them all the points their little hearts desire.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
Well, that's it for the press. Devin's got some words to say about that, basically. But, yeah, let's go move on. And we move on to, basically, Kasper Ackermann. Just doing a quick little interview with Kasper, seeing what's going on with developing the car. Simple as that. Looks like the car is a lot faster than last year's, basically, as it looks like. And again, and what happened out there with Devon? I think honestly we might. Honestly, I think I might criticize Devon. I'm just gonna criticize him because, again, team told you to stop, but clearly he can't when his hearing's kind of off. But we gotta get him some help.
Cass. Do you hear me?
Andreo,
Butler, what was that out there today? I will not have a return to last season. We are a team. He cannot be allowed to do just what he wants.
just calm down. I have it under control.
Well, this is Devon we're talking about. There is no control. He nearly lost the car, Casper.
But he didn't. You know what it gets like out there. I'm sure there's an explanation.
Or an excuse.
And we'll find out. I'll be racing it at the debrief, okay? So I'll report back to you.
Okay, hang on. Look, I've got to go. I've got Davidoff on the other line.
Of course you have. Enjoy.
Well, very simple as that. Could Devon pull another it's a comms issue? Remember he said that in chapter 3. Could he say that again? Uh-oh. We have to call Davidoff. That's not good.
No, it's a big deal when one of your drivers decides to do their own thing. So I called him out on it at the next team meeting.
And what was Devon's reaction?
Well, he denied the whole thing. Blamed it on a comms fail.
Which I thought was strange. The same thing happened the year before when I was principal, and he gave the exact same excuse.
Wow. Devon. Mate.
Yeah?
You wanted to see me?
Ah, there he is. You're a difficult man to pin down. Right, I'll cut right to the chase, Devon. Tell me what's happening.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's not just disregarding team orders. Paddock talks. People are saying you've been distracted, that you're ignoring them completely. Now, my job is to make sure the team works smoothly, like clockwork, so I'm just trying to work out what's going on.
I told you, check the comms.
Yeah, the comms are fine, Devon. We checked. What's going on?
Nothing.
Just cut that out. Show me some respect now.
Okay. I heard the order. All right? You happy?
Why ignore it?
I'm feeling it, Cass. The pressure, paddock gossip these last couple of months.
Oh, come on. You're Devon Butler. You are the paddock gossip.
You've heard what they're saying, right? You've seen what they're writing. Driving on Daddy's money. It's making me second guess myself.
Okay. We can work through that. Start changing the team narrative.
Absolutely.
But in the meantime, I'd like you to see someone from the medical team. Just to be sure. I've booked you in for this afternoon.
No, Cass. Look, I've got a race to prep for, okay? I need my head in the game. I'm fine.
I get that. That's fine. But I want you to see them straight after the race. Understood?
Yeah. Fine.
He does not look healthy. Devon is... Ooh, he just... I like how he says... I don't know, I'm just confused. I feel like something's up with Devon, because, this is not the Devon we've seen, and, it looks like this pressure really just messed with his hearing, I feel like, and he's just not focusing right. I don't know what's going on. I mean... Who knows? Who knows what's going on? But hope he'll figure it out. Obviously, one thing to note is that the stuff that he said about the paddock gossip. Don't know why he pulled that card, because I feel like he is the paddock gossip. And apparently, driving on Daddy's money looks like he's getting a bunch of hate over possibly last season. That's probably affecting him into this season, I feel like. And this is not a good look for Devon. 100%. So hopefully we can figure it out. And yeah, so let's go on. the objective is to finish this race. Looks like something happened with Devon on the straight. Piastri probably just had the DRS, but look how far back Devon is. P16. Aiden's up there in like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th place. Oh. Devon, mate. Devon, what is going on, buddy? But, anyways, onto this race around Imola. Once again, Oscar Piastri and Nico Hulkenberg now are next up. We're going to send one around the outside of Piastri here once again. Devon's got his back into the game. Looks like Devon Butler's back to his original form just for a little bit until something bad happens, but I feel like something bad will happen here. And anyways, we're going to go send one down on Hulkenberg. We do get that move done on Nico. We're on the soft tires, so we should be pretty rapid. And we send one down on Oscar Piastri. We give him a little bit of a squeeze, just enough to block him, and yes, we do. We move on. We now chase after Valtteri Bottas and Kevin Magnussen. And, well, 1.8 seconds left from Bottas. Anything could happen. Let's go figure this out.
Devon Butler now. Oh, that's not good! Oh no! Devon Butler spins! He's out!
Oh, he just misjudges it and clips the curb. What a mess!
Devon Butler, with that move, is out of the race. He won't want to see that too many times. We want to see him out of the car, though. That's good news.
Big relief there, although he does still look a bit unsteady on his feet, Crofty.
Well, thumbs up to the crowd, but I'd imagine after that, he'll be quite shaken.
Hey.
Done, Casper. I'm done.
It's okay. It's okay. It was his hearing. He'd been keeping it from us. I think maybe he'd been trying to keep it from himself. I mean, he was at the height of his career. Yeah, what can you say?
How did you feel?
I was devastated. But, 5 years in F1. Can't argue with that. I mean, most people never even get the chance, so. And I was still one of the best while I was out there. You ask anyone.
How did you feel when Devon left?
How did I feel?